Welcome. This is Stephanie with Growing from the Woodpile, and today is an October update. What day is it? Let's look at my watch. It is October 12th, and this is the backside of the garden. We got this melon. Finally was able to harvest some, and they were good. I got one, two, three, four, five melons still on it. They don't get as big as like a cantaloupe. They're a little bit smaller, and they look like a green cantaloupe. They taste like a cantaloupe. They're nice and sweet. But that's what's going on with the melon. Back here in the pepper bed, the Tabasco pepper, I have trimmed him several times, and he likes to take over the whole bed. Um, oh, got the melon plant attaching to him. Down here is a poor jalapeno that is not getting enough sunlight because of the Tabasco. And back in there is a habanero that is, again, taken over by the Tabasco. The basil plant I need to trim up. And I've decided Mr. Tomatillo volunteer plant here, he is pollinated. I'm going to tear him down. First of all, he was a volunteer, but even killing a volunteer plant that's productive is going to hurt. But I've decided I need to do that because he's choking out these peppers down here, and I'd rather have peppers than tomatillos. So I'm going to tear out this plant. I got some more volunteers throughout the area that I'm going to do. These are the jalapenos I bought from the nursery. They're looking great, putting on flowers. The new spearmint plant, because the old one died. So sad. The only tomato, this was a volunteer tomato plant, but made it through the summer. That's my only tomato plant that made it through the summer. Doing well. The strawberry update is I killed them. I killed them. I'm so sad that I killed them. I didn't mean to. I composted extra stuff in here, and I forgot that strawberries don't like their roots covered, and I covered them, and I caught it, and I pulled them back, but it already did the damage, and he died. And strawberries take 2 years, and this was going on its third year, and it's so sad. So here we got a nice big basil plant, needs to be trimmed back. A volunteer tomato plant down here. I did have some yellow squash in here, but I pulled them out because it just wasn't getting enough sun. So that's doing well. Nothing else in this. Oh, this was I don't think this one was a volunteer. I think I actually planted this here, and I think it's an early girl. Again, one I got from the nursery. The plumeria, I wish one day he would, or it would give me flowers. It's going on its second year, going into its third year. It's been here 2 years. Marigolds are coming out nice and pretty. Look at these marigolds. The squash plant, I think it's just a little too compact in this container. I don't know how bees are going to get in there. So I don't. Oh, what is this? Oh, a zucchini! Wow. Well, take that back. You go. You go. I didn't even see you in there. Zucchini in my pocket. Are you happy to see me, or is that just a zucchini? Okay, sorry. Is there any more in here that I'm surprised? No, but oh wow, that's a good surprise. On the backside, Tabasco plant here. So no, this one's the habanero. Look at all these little habaneros. Tabasco, jalapeno, basil I need to trim up. The backside of this tomatillo that I'm gonna pull out. What are you? What are you? Look at you. Sorry, I'm a little excited today. Coming over here, more of the jalapeno plants that I planted. And, what are you, sir? Where's your tag? Alright, Chinese cabbage. A kale plant here. He's the... what are you getting eaten by? What are you getting eaten by? Ooh, that's a bugalo. Ooh, bugalo. You got another bugalo one here? Okay, I'll have to come out and check you a little better. pink hollyhock in here. He died, even though he got water. He died. Rosemary. I always get spider mites. End up buying rosemary each year. Hopefully he'll be good. See, I have another tomatillo plant here, so not feeling too bad. All the tomatillos in the garden were volunteers. What are you? You are broccoli. Hopefully, I planted it while it was 100, and it keeps being 90s and 100s. Hopefully, eventually, Phoenix will slow down. More plants here. Cauliflower. These are all ones that I grew. This must be a Chinese cabbage. Doing well. The Thai basil. Another broccoli getting pushed over by that. I did probably have a green stock video that went out the previous week, and I'm having issues of these two clogging in it, and I did quite trim back the basil, but he's still crazy. I leave the basil right now just for the bees. Do need to put the lid back on. Well, I need to finish up my project. There we go. I do this with one hand. I think so. It's kind of got stretched out. I do like the automatic watering system on it. And my plants actually are healthier now. They get water, actually too much water. Yep, so we got some bok choy and some, ooh, look at this pretty Swiss chard. Pretty Swiss chard. He was an existing plant. Oh, you're not Swiss chard. You're a beet. But I will harvest them for his leaves. Going down. Oh, this is a calomel with one little flower. These are all bok choys, poi choys, different things in here. Going down. Oh, I plant basil for the bees, and I know I got too much basil, and I need to trim it back. Got plants in here. These zucchini plants don't quite got anything. Big, huge basil. This side is corn. This is a volunteer tomatillo. Another tomatillo. What are you? What are you? You are a round zucchini. Like they're little balls, which I think are cute. Letting the tomatillo go take over. I do got some broccoli and stuff down in here. Hopefully, as the tomatillos die, the broccolis and cauliflowers will live. Same thing over here. Bok choy, poi choy, toi choy. Seeing all sorts of words that make no sense. Basil for the bees. Let's smell this. This is dill. This dill. It smells like dill. Some green onions. Alright, now this is chard. And then this is a broccoli Robbie that I stuck in about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, he bolted. I trimmed back the milkweed. So milkweed is probably the one thing I should just pull. It makes me itch. If I touch it, it makes my arms have a rash. But these down here are my lavenders that I rooted and stuck in here, and they are doing well. Basil, corn. I decided I didn't plant them deep enough from my Facebook people responding of why they laid down. But hopefully, look, I got some baby corns here. So, just wanted to see if I could do it. Yeah. Another, what are you? You are a cucumber. Market something. Corn bed folded over, and basil. Those ones are starting to stand up. Back here, that is you are a jalapeno, and I'm not sure what type of you are, but I think you're some type of green chili. The Roselle hibiscus, not as prolific as last year, but coming along. The leaves really got bleached out. I don't know if this is a sun thing or a fertilizer thing, but they're doing up here. Another cucumber plant along with some. This is a lemon cucumber and some goose barking at some dogs. Some marigolds. Now look at this big sunflower. The only thing that I'm sad is usually they have bigger heads when they're this big. Because he's probably 12 feet. And he only has a little head, but he has a little bee in there doing its thing. But I feel get at least some side shoot flowers. Struggling some type of pepper plant. What kind of plant are you? Don't know. But the marigolds that I seeded throughout the garden are coming up great, which makes me happy. Both of these were volunteer tomatoes, and don't know what kind, but excited to see what's going to come of them. Let's give the little flowers a little flicky flick. Volunteer tomato. This is not a volunteer tomato. It's an early girl broccoli Robbie that bolted. So, well, I'll come back later and get your dirt out of you. See, this pepper plant back here. What are you? Well, that says you're a broccoli right in front of it. Oh, because you pepper plant were from the other side. So, am I getting like these like looper wormy things or something? Another Rosal hibiscus. Oh, look. Got some, I think they're called calyx. But the flowers are what's so pretty. Sorry, in the shade. Need to tie him back a little bit. He kind of gets in the way a little bit. So this cucumber plant has grown up. It's attached itself to the tree and it keep going up the tree. He has not had any cucumbers on him yet. I know I keep calling all the plants boys. I feel like plants are girls. They're both, but I feel like they're girls. So that's doing well. Another early girl that I planted, giving it some little flicky flicks. Got some bell peppers going on here. This is the Lizaza pepper. They get bigger than this, but these are just the small ones from the heat. Super sweet pepper. Quite enjoy them. Probably a shishito, volunteer tomato, volunteer tomato, volunteer tomato. Pepper plant that is bouncing back. Thought he was going to die, but it's bouncing back. Oh, I missed you yesterday. I was harvesting okra yesterday. Now this okra is a year-old plant. New okra. I just didn't ever get around to, wow, I missed you too. I just didn't get around to pulling him out, and he's now producing stuff. Does have a volunteer tomatillo down here, but I don't think is getting any pollination. Alright, back in here, the back side of the climbing cucumber plant. It looks good. I mean, it's my first year growing cucumbers that actually look good. Now this cucumber plant here, I have harvested 4 cucumbers off of him, but they've been super bitter, and I heard heat makes them bitter, but now that it's cooling down, maybe we will. Now look at this pepper plant. I need to find what heat is on my other software that I've never made a video on, that I learned from Gardener Scott. I need to either learn it more, because right now it's just not easy to use. Alright, over here, some type of squash plant, opal basil. This is a cucamelon. I keep trying to find him in different spots, but he comes back every year, all by himself. Yeah. Um, yeah. Oh, look at all the peppers from this side. Yes. This is a happy accident. This is all, um, those are volunteer tomato plants that I'm just going to pull. But these are all volunteer cilantro plants, which I need to start doing more of those. Yeah. Oh, see, here's another cucumber, and then here's a weird looking cucumber. But the ones I've harvested, yes, were better. Over here, dang it. Wormies. No wormies. I don't see it. Okay, this is chives. Yeah, chives. Again, more basil. Cucumbers that have struggled. And then there's some krabi, and what are you? That's Chinese broccoli. Now these I thought were dying. The leaves got eaten off by something, but they have started to bounce back. So happy about that. This says cucumber silver slicer, but I don't see nothing came up. Some chamomile, and then these I think they're snake beans. And I actually harvested several of them. They were long, like over a foot long, and sauteed them in butter and ate them. Oh, so nummy. This is a blue Hubbard squash, but no female flowers. That is my issue over there on my pumpkin too. All right, now this is the Swiss chard, the rainbow Swiss chard, straw flower. That I think is a volunteer tomato. This is a tomato early girl that I planted. Early girl. It was in a 6-pack that I got from the nursery. Opal basil. I want to trim him back because I don't want him after this week. He's providing shade. Now my marigold is bouncing back. It had a lot of spider mite damage. I do need to get in there and do something about it. He's bouncing back, and then he might get more spider mites. Pretty little sunflower. And okra plant. Another hollyhock. This is the shishito. There's a lot of shishitos over in here. So now this is the pumpkin that only has boy flowers. I've got no girl flowers. Look at this. This is loaded with shishitos. And then the goose. Roselle right there, hibiscus. And shishito. And then this one was a melon plant. I should just pull it. Yeah, I should just pull it. Another shishito. Carrot that I let to go to seed. And then I think this is a Mamma Mia. So excited about that. And sunflowers. Then I got one little right here. Look at him, the yellow one. All right, that is the Outback garden tour. Luca, garden kitty number 2. So I'm gonna take my finds and put them inside, and then we'll go out front. Out front, this is a new hollyhock. Was it new? I'm not sure if it was new. That is a new straw flower. The new Mr. Lincoln Rose. And he got sunburned, but he's now bouncing back. He's looking good. I think this is the only section over here I need to trim back. But he's doing a lot better. Then the ever climbing, I want to tear out bougainvillea. Coming over here, look at these beautiful sunflowers. They're all, don't hang low. Zinnias. Not sure if this Hollyhock is going to bounce back. He just has some green in there. Maybe some vinicas. Another sunflower. I think this is going to be a big guy. This one is a teddy bear sunflower. He cute. He more fuzzy. That is a new hollyhock. Look at you, little sunflower. Oh, you have some beautiful zinnias. But that's out front. Things are going well. A few things we need to figure out, but the fall garden is mostly in. I need to plant some stuff by seeds. I also have some. My son's girlfriend gave me some onion bulbs and I think potatoes that I need to get in by the end of October. But thank you for learning and growing with the Woodpile, where things are going well.